that position, and you're going to come onto your knees like I am. And we're going to take the double tennis ball and wedge it in between your left knee and calf muscle. And then she's going to have a seat down on that. In fact, if you have double tennis balls, you could do both at the same time. Angela and I will demo both at the same time. You're welcome to just do one leg at a time. She's bringing some of her weight back, but notice she's still using her hands a little bit in front of her knees. There's a lot of pressure there. Now, she has them wedged as close as she can to underneath the knees. So it's not only waking up her hamstring, but also the calf muscles that we worked on in the last module. And you could also use a dowel or a rod, which I do in some classes. Because we're doing this for a purpose of a video, I wanted to do something a little less strenuous. But if you have had knee surgery within the last 6 months, a knee replacement, or if you have knee issues of any kind, this might not be a safe pose for you to do. So you might want to fast forward past this and move on to the next position. So Angela's breathing in this space, trying to apply as much pressure as possible. Some of her weight is forward. So she's done that for several breaths. We're going to have her lift up, and then we're going to roll the tennis balls just a little, about a ½ inch to an inch or so. So now it's more on the fleshier, fatter part of the calf muscle. This is a little more open for her, so she could bring her body weight back a little further, but her spine is still long. She still has her shoulders moving back. She's not rounding her chest, and she's breathing into that space. Now notice that her ankles, she has her toes pointed back, and her ankles come all the way to the floor. If you have some lift or space there between your ankles and the floor, you might have rolled up your blanket or a bath or beach towel and placed them underneath the ankles to support that gap or that space. So inhale and come back up. We'll roll the tennis balls another inch or so and then have a seat. So we're working down towards the bottom of the calf muscle, and we're coming up a little higher in the hamstring. This is a nice gentle way to kind of awaken the muscles for the next few positions that we'll be in. So then go ahead and inhale, come up, and we'll roll it one more time. So we're about to her ankles, Achilles tendon, at the very bottom of the calf muscle. And now she's got full mobility. She can finally sit all the way back to her heels, which is pretty normal. At first, those muscles are really tight and tender, and then they ease themselves out as you come out of the bigger muscle groups. So it's also getting her connection where the hamstring and the glute meet. And that can feel sometimes pretty nice. Good, so go ahead and inhale, go back to hands and knees. We'll take those tennis balls out.